filmed this video once, the camera wasn't filming. I've been talking for like 30 minutes. And I gave up with looking professional and I'm pissed off right now. I've been talking for 30 minutes and it wasn't rolling. Oh my god. Let's start again. So I don't really know how to convince you that motivation is not a good thing to rely on and should throw it out. Hello everybody, this is TJ and today I'm talking about why I don't believe in motivation. Don't forget to subscribe because more subscribe, more motivation. So what does that mean? Motivation is like being angry, being sad, or happy, or fascinated. It's an emotion, okay? And emotions go and come and they're not stable. But I don't know why we want to rely on something that is not stable. I'm not the type of person who says, no, I don't follow my heart, I only follow my mind and what my mind says. No, I don't mean like that. I mean, if you trust on motivation only, you will fail. Without doubt, you'll fail. Because it's not stable. And when you're working and where you're not motivated, you just stop. And again. And again. And nothing happens. You gain nothing. Actually you can use motivation as a weapon in a good way, but when you're, fully disciplined. There are thousands of videos about how to be motivated, how to get my motivation, how to find motivation to work out, to write, to be disciplined. Okay? Why is that the thing? Like, why is that our first priority? Like, motivation is just a feeling, it's an emotion. But it's our first priority to actually start something. Like, I have the desire to start that. No, sometimes you have to start something. Because, I don't know, you want to make money, you want to pass the test, you want to get a scholarship. I don't care what it is, but motivation, like, why motivation is the first priority? Like, isn't there anything stronger to actually rely on? I'm not talking about not having motivation for a week, a day or two. I'm talking about like a month, 100 days, half of a year. Yeah, you can. Like, there might be something going on in your life and okay, you can't leave everything because you're sad, because you're not motivated. So you have to do that. But without motivation, will you actually leave everything because something's going on in your life and you're not motivated for that? No. Yeah. Obviously, the answer is no. As humans, we're not stable. And our emotion is not stable. So we shouldn't rely on that. That's just easy like that. That's like why I don't believe in motivation. Because it's not stable. It doesn't stay forever. And you don't really have control on it. So you can't really use tips to be motivated. It just comes and goes. Okay? And I found something instead of motivation. I already told you. It's not a secret anymore. Discipline. Yes. And I know it's like a cliche because everybody talks about discipline, but I'm gonna talk about discipline in a different way. There is only one way to be disciplined. Okay, technically not one way, but I mean like one way. This is the easiest way and it doesn't need tips. I don't need to give you tips for that. And it's just one thing. And you know, if you go and search on YouTube or like on Google how to be disciplined, they give you tips. You need motivation for those tips. I'm considering. What does that sound? I'm filming. I'm considering you're not motivated and you want to be disciplined. So you don't need motivation for my tip. Like, it's not a tip, it's a suggestion, right? Like, a lot of tips are like, be constant, believe in yourself, be kind to yourself, you're strong, take a breath. What? No, you can't do this if you're not motivated. So I've been doing that for a really long time. Not a really long time, like almost 2 years. And it's easy. Be mean to yourself.
Be mean to yourself.
Okay, that sounds a little like mean. Yeah, it's mean. But it doesn't need motivation, and it only needs you to turn the mean part of your mind on. Like, we can be mean to people easily, so why don't we be mean to ourselves? Like, it should be easier. So, how to be mean to yourself without hurting yourself? Because yes, you can hurt yourself by being mean to yourself. Okay, let me tell you as an athlete. So, what is an athletic life? So, we basically wake up, eat, train, eat, sleep, and wake up. We eat the same thing every day. Like, I've been eating the same things every day for 1.5 years right now. We can't drink, we can't smoke, we can't be awake till 5 in the morning, we can't go to parties. We can't even eat whatever we want, how much we want. I don't mean like it's a hard diet. No, like, you know, I'm a CrossFit athlete. In CrossFit, our diet is very flexible and it's not hard, but sometimes I'm like, I'm just eating so much. I don't want to eat that much, but I have to because it's in strain season or strain day, and I have to eat a lot because I need energy. So I just do that with no condition. Like, I don't care if I have motivation or not. I'm not gonna compete in CrossFit. I'm not gonna be a coach. I'm doing that for my life, and my life is around the sport I'm doing. So the longest I remember I haven't been motivated was for like 72, 75 days. That's a lot. That's more than 2 months. I broke one of my personal records during that period of time. I wasn't happy. I wasn't like, oh, I broke my PR. No, I was senseless. I had no motivation. What does that sound? Again, I wasn't motivated. I wasn't happy. And I remember going to the gym, start crying because I wasn't feeling strong. From warm up to cool down. But I was doing it. That's where I realized I don't believe in motivation. Like, you know, Matt Fraser, the fittest man on earth, I was watching this documentary, Making a Champion, and he was like, there's nothing really funny or exciting about our life. It's basically just training, sleeping, eating. And yeah, that's all. Like, yeah, we post things on Instagram, we story our daily life, meals we get, you know? I don't say like we are always mean. We have cheat meals. We are so happy and excited when we kill a workout. That's how we call it, like you killed it. And breaking personal record is just fabulous. It's like, I don't know, it's like you invented something. It's just 5% of athletic life. Rest is just, just eating, waking up, sleeping at the same time, eating the same thing, working hard. Like, I work out 5 times a week, 1 rest day, and 1 weightlifting class. I work out 6 days, okay, for at least 2 hours. And that's sometimes boring. Like, it's not like I'm exhausted, it's like boring, okay? And yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, I'm exhausted, I don't want to do that anymore. But I do that anyways, because you know what I say? I say, you've chosen this life, you've chosen this sport, you've chosen to live like this, to eat like this. You're not competing. No one's gonna know what you're doing, like, not really. But because you chose it, you have to do it. No matter what, no matter you're sad, no matter you're like angry, not motivated, doesn't matter what's going on in your life, you have to do that anyways. If you left or you are leaving the gym, dieting, writing, studying, cooking, anything you're doing, I don't care what it is, you're not mean enough to yourself. What does that mean enough means? So let me tell you. You might think I mean ignore your feelings. Yeah, I believe you feel like I'm telling you that you should ignore your feelings. No, not at all. I mean, hug your feelings, but don't let them stop you. If you ignore your feelings, you don't understand, you're not motivated, or you're sad, or like there's something going on with your like mental health. Not mental health, like with your mind, something up there. But if you understand and accept your feeling, I don't care what it is, it's happiness, sadness, anything. If you accept it, but not let it affect on your job, on your work, like what you're doing, what you're working on, not letting it making you tired of that, it's okay. That's being mean to yourself. Like, you go on a diet and you're like, oh, I'm just tired of that. That's being not motivated. I understand it. I totally get it. But you have to continue because you want to do that. I don't care if it's a fat loss diet or a muscle gain. I don't care. Like, whatever it is, if you're bored of that, you shouldn't care. You should just continue. But you shouldn't ignore your feeling. You have to hug it. Be like, why there are so much sounds in my video today? Like, everything is being green. I'm not motivated right now to make this video, but I'm doing it anyways because of my upload schedule. So I was talking. Yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. The damn door. So yeah, I was talking about not ignoring yourself, hugging your feelings, but not letting them stop you. You know what I say? I say, hey, I know you're sad. I know you don't have motivation, but you have to do that. You have no choice. Don't let yourself have choice to do or not do that, because that doesn't work, because you choose not doing that. Don't give yourself a choice sometimes. Be like, okay, I don't care how I feel. I have to do that anyways. and you will do that. Like with being a little bit mean to yourself, you'll be able to do anything you want. Like, trust me, I've been doing that for like so long. Everybody asks me, like, how can you do that? How can you always do what you want and not stop it at all? And I'm like, that's easy. And they're like, no, that's not easy. Like, we're not always confident about that. We're not motivated about it. And I'm like, what is motivation? I don't understand. Like, it's not my priority. And let me tell you, it's working for me, so it might work for just one of you, but try it. Try being mean to yourself. Try, being a little bit like, not really kind. Yeah, don't be kind. Sometimes. Be kind to people, but don't be kind to yourself. It's for sometimes. And it works. Trust me, it works. It's working for me. Like, I've been eating eggs in the morning, ouch, for breakfast every day. It's been a year and a half. And I hate eggs. If you've watched my previous video, I've talked about how I hate eggs. But I'm doing that anyways, because that's what I have to do. I just listen to my coach, what he says. I do that with no condition. Do what you have to do with no condition, and that's the key to success. Motivation is not the key to success. It helps you to feel good, but the key is discipline. Okay guys, that was it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed, please like this video, because my whole channel has just 2 likes. I don't know, maybe my expectations are just high. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment about what's wrong with me and why people don't like me and don't watch me. Thank you. Bye.